Are you considering buying a house, but the thought of navigating the home loan process seems daunting? Let's embark on this journey together. Even though I have many properties over the years, still the process is always daunting and appears to be completely new. So I'm creating this series on home loan. Be in control, after all, it's your hard-earned money online and your dream home. And above, don't be scared. This is what these videos are for. Stage, preparation and research. Imagine this. You've just stumbled upon your dream home. It's utterly picture perfect, but there's a slight hitch. You require a home loan. The initial step towards securing that loan, it's all about preparation and research. This is the moment you lay the groundwork for your home loan journey. Start by gently looking into your credit score. This 3-digit number is akin to a financial report card of sorts and can greatly shape your loan eligibility and terms. A commendable credit score can welcome a world of more appealing loan options, so ensure it's well kept. Next, softly sketch out your budget. This involves estimating how much you can comfortably afford for a down payment and ensuing monthly mortgage payments. This step is pivotal as it helps you sidestep the pitfall of financial overreach. Luckily, there are a plethora of resources at your disposal to aid you with these calculations, including our video titled, "It's Not Hard Loan Calculations." Once your budget is securely in place, it's time to calmly investigate loan options. There's a broad spectrum of loans available, from fixed rate to adjustable rate, each coming with its own set of benefits and drawbacks. Take some time to quietly explore these options and discover the one that aligns seamlessly with your needs. Now here's a friendly suggestion. Engage in conversations with banks, brokers, and even friends who've navigated this process. They can offer invaluable insights and advice, but bear in mind, while their experiences can illuminate your path, your situation is distinct, so take their advice with a measure of discernment. And finally, ensure you view all the videos in the home loan series on this channel. They're brimming with beneficial information that can gently guide you through the home loan. Also, get your kids educated on this topic. So remember, the first step in your home loan journey commences with thorough research and preparation. Armed with these steps, you'll be gently guided towards securing the home loan that's tailored to you. Now that you've done your homework, it's time to move on to the second stage, loan pre-approval. Getting pre-approved for a loan is like getting a green light on your home buying journey. It's a lender saying, yes, you're good to go. But before you get that green light, you need to gather some essential documents. This includes proof of income, employment verification, bank statements, tax returns, and other financial documentation. It's like putting together a financial snapshot of your life. Once you've got all your documents in order, it's time to apply for pre-approval. This process involves submitting your financial documents to a lender. They will review your information and, if everything checks out, issue a pre-approval letter indicating how much you may be able to borrow. This is not a guarantee, but it gives you a ballpark figure, a number to work with as you start looking at potential homes. But here's a word of caution. Don't go applying for pre-approval with every lender out there. Lenders can see your applications, and if they see too many, they might think you're a credit risk and downgrade you. So choose your lender wisely. Apply with the one that sounds best in your situation. Now, once you have that pre-approval letter in hand, it's time to shop around. Compare different lenders to find the best interest rates and terms. Websites like finder.com.au, realestate.com.au, comparethemarket.com.au can be great resources for this. It's like window shopping for a loan. You're looking for the best deal, the one that will save you the most money over the long haul. So that's the pre-approval process in a nutshell. It's about proving your financial stability, getting a sense of how much you can borrow, and then shopping around for the best loan deal. It's an essential step in the home buying process, one that sets the foundation for everything that comes next. So be diligent in your pre-approval process. It sets the foundation for the next steps. With pre-approval in hand, you're ready for the exciting part, house hunting. This is the moment where you start transforming your dreams into reality, where you start picturing a life in a place you can call home. First things first, find a real estate agent. A good agent is like a compass guiding you through the vast ocean of properties. They can help you find homes that fit your budget and preferences. A pro tip, Always tell your agent your budget is slightly less than it really is. So if your budget is $700,000, tell them it's $600,000. This way, you always have a cushion for unexpected costs or for making a competitive offer. Now, once you've found a home that you're drawn to, one that meets your needs and makes you dream about the life you could lead there, it's time to make an offer. This is a critical step. It's not just about how much you're willing to pay, but also about presenting yourself as a serious buyer. You want the seller to see that you're committed and ready to move forward. If your offer is accepted, congratulations. You've just put the home under contract, but don't celebrate just yet. This is where things start to get real. You now have a legal obligation to proceed with buying the house, which means your bank must make the payment of the purchase price and carry out all necessary steps. Remember, house hunting is more than just finding a house you like. It's about finding a home you can afford. It's about making a wise financial decision that will impact your life for years to come. So, take your time, do your research, and make sure you're fully comfortable with your decision before you sign on the dotted line. Happy house hunting! With a house under contract, it's time to formally apply for your loan. Now, this is where the rubber meets the road. Your loan application is an official request for financing. You will need to provide updated financial information and any additional documents as required by the lender. This could include recent pay stubs, bank statements, or even a letter from your employer. The lender will then begin the loan processing stage. This is when they verify the information you've provided and assess your credit worthiness. They'll look at your income, your employment stability, your credit score, and your debt-to-income ratio. The aim here is to ensure that you have the financial capacity to repay the loan. One important part of loan processing is the property appraisal. The lender needs to confirm that the home you're buying is worth the amount you're borrowing. They'll send a professional appraiser to estimate the value of the house. If the appraisal comes in lower than the purchase price, you may need to renegotiate the deal or find additional funding. Another crucial step is the title search. The lender will want to make sure there are no legal issues with the property's ownership. They need to confirm that the seller truly owns the property and has the right to sell it to you. Once all these steps are completed, your loan application moves to the underwriting stage. The underwriter reviews all the information and ensures it meets the lender's requirements. They are the final decision makers who determine whether your loan gets approved or denied. While it might seem like a lot, remember, this process is designed to protect both you and the lender. It's the lender's way of making sure they're making a sound investment. For you, it's an opportunity to demonstrate that you're a reliable borrower. The loan application and processing stage can be time-consuming and may feel like a waiting game. But remember, it's a necessary part of the home buying process. Patience is key in this stage as your lender verifies your information and assesses your creditworthiness. So hang in there, you're one step closer to owning your dream home. You're almost there. Next, we move on to loan approval and reviewing the closing disclosure. Once your financial health and property details pass the underwriting process, the lender may issue what's called a conditional approval. This essentially means your loan is approved, contingent on certain conditions being met. These conditions may be as simple as providing additional documents or as complex as requiring repairs on the property. Once all conditions are cleared, the lender provides a final approval. Now, you're just a step away from owning that dream house, but there's an important step before we cross the finish line. Reviewing and signing the closing disclosure outlines the final loan terms. It includes the interest rate, monthly payments, closing costs, and other fees. By law, you must receive this at least 3 business days before closing. This gives you ample time to review the terms and make sure they align with what you were initially offered. But don't just skim through it. Take your time to go through each line. Check the loan amount, interest rate, and loan term. Ensure that the monthly payment matches your expectations. Scrutinize the list of costs and fees. Make sure you understand each item and that they match up with your loan estimate. If there are any significant discrepancies, it's crucial to resolve them before you sign the document. Also, look at the calculating cash to close table. It shows how much you need to bring to the closing table. It includes your down payment and closing costs, minus any deposit you've already paid, and credits from the seller or lender. If everything looks good, you can sign the. But remember, signing it means you're agreeing to the loan terms. If something doesn't look right, don't hesitate to ask your lender for clarification. Always take your time to review It's the final opportunity to understand the terms of your loan. You've made it to the final stage, closing and settlement. This is the moment you've been working towards. It's time to cross the finish line and finally call that house your home. The first step in this stage is the final walkthrough. This is your last chance to inspect the property before it officially becomes yours. Walk through every room, check the condition of the appliances, make sure the heating and cooling systems are functioning well, and ensure that any agreed-upon repairs have been made. It's like a final check on your investment. Then comes the signing of the closing documents. At the closing, you'll sign the mortgage, the promissory note, and other pertinent documents. This is the official transaction, the legal proof that you've agreed to the terms of the loan and are now the owner of the property. It's a big step, but rest assured, your lender will be there to guide you through each document, making sure you understand what you're signing. Next, you'll need to pay your closing costs. These costs can include lender fees, title fees, and other charges. It's important to know that these costs can vary depending on the type of loan you've chosen and the specific terms of your agreement. But don't worry, your lender will provide you with an estimate of these costs well in advance of the closing date so you can plan accordingly. Finally, the moment you've been waiting for, receiving the keys to your new home. Once all the paperwork is complete and the funds have been transferred, you'll receive the keys. This is more than just a physical transfer of keys. It's the moment when all your hard work pays off, the moment when you can walk through the door of your new home and start making it your own. Congratulations! You've successfully navigated the home loan process and are now a homeowner. You've taken a complex journey filled with paperwork, financial planning, and tough decisions. But now, you've reached the end, and a new chapter begins. It's time to enjoy your new home. So, you've got the keys in your hand, but there's one more thing left: post-settlement. After all the excitement of house hunting, paperwork, and finally settling down, the real journey begins. You've made it through the maze of the home loan process, and now it's time to ensure you navigate your home loan responsibly. The most important thing to remember post-settlement is the significance of making your mortgage payments on time. Consistent and timely payments are not only crucial for maintaining a good credit score, but also for securing your ownership of the house. It's like a pact you've made with your lender. You've promised to repay the loan, and they've trusted you with their money to make your dream of home ownership a reality. Now, you might be thinking, well, I've set up automatic payments, so I'm all set. While that's a good start, it's not all there is to it. You need to ensure that the payments go through every month without any hiccups. Check your account to make sure the payment has been processed and keep an eye on your loan balance to ensure it's going down as expected. Another crucial aspect of post-settlement is record keeping. From the day you make your first payment, start maintaining a record of all the transactions related to your home loan. This includes your mortgage statements, tax documents, insurance papers, and any correspondence with your lender. Organizing these documents from the start will save you a lot of hassle in the future, especially when it's time for tax season or if there's a dispute with your lender. Remember, these records are proof of your financial responsibility and can come in handy in various situations. It's always better to have these documents and not need them than to need them and not have them. In conclusion, post-settlement is about responsibly managing your home loan. It's about making your payments on time, double-checking your account, and keeping well-organized records. It might seem a little daunting at first, but with time, it'll become a part of your routine. Remember, being a homeowner is not just about owning a house. It's about responsibly managing your home loan. Let's quickly summarize the key points of the home loan process. First, preparation and research is crucial. This involves checking your credit score, determining your budget, researching loan options, and seeking advice from banks, brokers, and others. Second, you'll go through the pre-approval process, which involves gathering necessary documents and applying for pre-approval with a lender. This step also includes shopping around for the best deal. Next, you'll start house hunting with a real estate agent and make an offer on a home. The fourth stage involves submitting a formal loan application and going through loan processing and underwriting. The fifth stage is receiving conditional approval and reviewing the closing disclosure. The sixth stage is the actual closing and settlement, where you sign the documents, pay the closing costs, and receive the keys. Finally, post-settlement involves starting your mortgage payments. And that's how you navigate the home loan process. This is high-level overview, so don't forget to watch detailed videos on each topic and be a master of your own destiny. Remember, every journey begins with a single step, and you've just taken the first step towards understanding the home loan process.